This is Sarah Poff and those stories. So we were going through, and Alec was changing the sheets in our bedroom, and he brought this sheet to me that we had been using and that I had previously stitched it back together because it had messed up in the middle. And I started, I'm going to make rag dolls out of this, and so I started stripping it down. That noise will be familiar to a lot of people who had mothers who did what my mom did. So we, from this, as we go through this time, we're thinking back to things that our parents did and how that plays into what we did. Well, I want to tell you a little story as I work on my sheet. My mother came from a very poor setting in Tennessee. Her family had lost most everything during the Depression era. They had lived in Memphis, and they had moved to this little country farm to try to endure the Depression. So Mom got a chance to go to college when she became of age. She didn't have much money. She didn't have any sheets for her dorm room. And some of the sheets were ripped down the middle that Grandmother had, some of the full-size sheets. So Grandmother, being the creative person that she was, she said, "Ellen, I can fix this for you." So what she did is she cut out the section that was messed up. And she sewed those sheets back together and made Mother a set of sheets to take to college for her bed. Which was, Mother very much appreciated that. However, some other people in her life, they didn't quite understand that she was trying to make her life different. And as she made her life different, she made my life different. And my children's life different. Because my daughter is actually the third generation of our family to get a college education. Which is really cool. Really cool how that happened. And my mother's grandmother, she and her husband moved the family closer to town in the early 1900s so that her children could get a better education, because she saw what had happened. They lived in Mississippi, and so they were cotton farmers back in that day. So as we look to this time that we're going through right now, and we see our way to keep our generation strong, to keep those coming behind us strong. Now, was it easy? No. Mother's roommate, Mother had to work through college, as did my father. They had to work, Dad worked 40 hours a week during college. Mother would come home, her roommate didn't have to work. She would come home to her bed short-sheeted. And the embarrassment of the fact that this girl found out that she had sheets that had been sewn together in the middle. That girl made it really hard on Mom. But Mom endured. Mom had friends that came around her. She had the support of her Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Her parents, her minister at home, helped her do that too. So she made it. She made it through college. She made it through the next level. She took the scraps of what was left, and she and Grandma pulled it together, made a sheet, and she was able to have sheets to go to college. This is Sarah Poff. And it's just a moment of history, kind of like some of the things we're experiencing now. We're in a moment of history. How will your family impact the next generation? I pray for you as we go through this time.